Welcome to Tip Daily Videos. It's no secret that society puts a huge emphasis on physical beauty for women. But what many don't realize is that there are certain habits that can actually make a woman appear weak and unattractive in the eyes of others. In this video, we'll discuss 9 common habits that can undermine a woman's attractiveness and make her appear weak. We'll also discuss ways to break these habits and become more confident and attractive. So if you're ready to take your self-esteem to the next level, watch on to learn about 9 habits that make women weak and unattractive. Number 1. Constant complaining. Women who constantly complain come across as weak and unattractive. It's one thing to vent and express your frustrations, but when it becomes a daily habit, it can take a toll on your relationships and your own well-being. When you constantly complain, it can bring down the mood of those around you and make them feel drained. It also makes it harder for people to take you seriously when you do have valid concerns. Instead of complaining, try to focus on finding solutions to your problems. Take actions towards improving the situation and avoid dwelling on the negative aspects. You can also practice gratitude by acknowledging the things you are thankful for, even when things aren't going perfectly. Remember, people are attracted to positive energy, so make an effort to be more uplifting and optimistic in your interactions. Your relationships will thank you for it, and you'll feel better about yourself in the process. Number 2. Negativity. Being negative all the time is a surefire way to make yourself unattractive and push people away. Negativity can come in different forms, whether it's being pessimistic, always finding faults in things, or being overly critical of yourself and others. Constant negativity can also impact your mental and physical health, causing stress and even depression. While it's natural to experience negative emotions, it's important to find ways to manage them so that they don't consume you. Try practicing gratitude by listing down things that you are thankful for each day. You can also reframe negative thoughts by looking for the positives in situations and focusing on solutions instead of dwelling on the problems. Another way to combat negativity is by surrounding yourself with positive people and cutting ties with those who bring you down. Positive people can uplift you and encourage you to see things in a more positive light. When you start practicing positivity, you'll notice a significant improvement in your overall well-being, and people will naturally gravitate towards you. Number 3. Being a pushover. One of the most unattractive qualities in women is being a pushover. This habit can be difficult to overcome, but it is essential if you want to gain respect and become more confident in your relationships and in life in general. Being a pushover means allowing others to take advantage of you, often to avoid confrontation or maintain the peace. It can be hard to speak up when someone crosses a line or asks too much of you, but not doing so can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. It can also make others lose respect for you, as they will see you as weak and unable to stand up for yourself. If you want to break this habit, it's essential to practice setting boundaries and sticking to them. This means saying no when you need to, even if it means disappointing others or dealing with some conflict. It's also essential to communicate your needs and desires clearly rather than expecting others to guess what you want or need. Ultimately, being a pushover is a habit that can hold you back from living your best life. By learning to speak up and assert yourself, you'll become more confident, respected, and attractive to others. Don't let others take advantage of you. It's time to stand out for yourself and own your power. Number 4. Always seeking approval from others. It's a natural human tendency to want validation from others. However, when seeking approval from others becomes a habit, it can make a woman appear weak and unattractive. When someone is constantly seeking the validation of others, they're essentially giving away their powers to others. It's important to be confident in oneself and one's choices. Seeking approval from others all the time can lead to indecisiveness and lack of conviction. Women who always seek approval from others can come across as needy and clingy. It's important to understand that no matter how hard you try, you can never please everyone. Everyone has different opinions, preferences, and standards. It's important to focus on what's important to you and not get bogged down by other people's opinions. Another issue with seeking constant approval is that it can make you lose touch with your true self. You may start living your life according to the opinions and expectations of others rather than what you want. This can lead to a lack of authenticity and loss of identity. To break the habit of seeking approval from others, start building self-confidence and self-esteem. Focus on your strengths and what you bring to the table. Stop comparing yourself to others and start believing in yourself. Make your own decisions based on what feels right for you, and don't be afraid to voice your opinions and beliefs. Remember that seeking validation is normal, but it's important to strike a balance. Seek validation from people you trust and respect, and be open to constructive feedback. Ultimately, your approval should come from within. Be true to yourself, and the right people will appreciate you for who you are. Number 5. Gossiping and talking badly about others. One of the worst habits that women can develop is gossiping and talking badly about others. Not only does it reflect poorly on the person engaging in such behavior, but it also creates a toxic and negative environment that is not conducive to healthy relationships. The act of gossiping often stems from a place of insecurity and a desire to make oneself feel better by tearing down others. However, this behavior can quickly spiral out of control, and before you know it, you have developed a reputation as someone who is untrustworthy and judgmental. Moreover, talking badly about others can also have a significant impact on the relationships you have with the people around you. For instance, if you're constantly gossiping and speaking negatively about your coworkers, your boss, or even your friends, you're likely to alienate yourself and find that others don't trust you as much. Number 6. Poor self-care habits. Taking care of yourself should be a top priority. However, many women have poor self-care habits that can lead to feeling weak and unattractive. Neglecting yourself can make you feel run down and unfulfilled, making it difficult to tackle your daily tasks. Some common poor self-care habits include not getting enough sleep, eating an unhealthy diet, neglecting to exercise, not practicing self-care rituals such as skincare or meditation, failing to address health concerns. By neglecting these basic needs, you risk damaging your physical, emotional, and mental health. Self-care is essential to building your self-esteem and living your best life. Prioritizing your physical and mental well-being is key to living a happy and fulfilling life. Number 7. Procrastination and lack of ambition. Procrastination is a common habit that can hold us back from achieving our goals. Women who struggle with procrastination may find themselves constantly putting off important tasks until the last minute. This can cause unnecessary stress and anxiety and can even lead to missed opportunities. Additionally, when women lack ambition, they may find themselves feeling unfulfilled and unmotivated in their personal and professional lives. Women who lack ambition may feel like they are stuck in a rut and may struggle to find meaning in their daily activities. This can lead to feelings of boredom, apathy, and even depression. When we lack ambition, we are less likely to take risks and try new things. This can keep us from reaching our full potential and living the life that we truly desire. Number 8. Disrespecting boundaries. Another habit that can make women appear weak and unattractive is when they fail to respect boundaries. It's important to remember that everyone has their own boundaries, and it's crucial to honor them. Disrespecting boundaries can come in many forms, such as constantly crossing someone's physical boundaries or ignoring their emotional boundaries. For example, if your friend tells you that they don't want to talk about a certain topic, don't continue to bring it up. Or if someone doesn't want to hug or touch you, don't force physical contact on them. Ignoring boundaries can also show up in relationships where one person may pressure the other into doing things they don't feel comfortable with. This type of behavior is not only disrespectful, but also manipulative and potentially dangerous. Number 9. Holding on to grudges and resentment. One of the most toxic habits that many women engage in is holding on to grudges and resentment. Whether it's towards an ex-partner, a friend who let them down, or a family member who hurt them, the act of holding on to negative feelings can be extremely damaging to both the body and mind. Research has shown that holding on to grudges and resentment can lead to higher levels of stress and anxiety, which can negatively impact both physical and mental health. In addition, holding on to these feelings can prevent women from moving on and finding closure, which can lead to long-term feelings of sadness, anger, and frustration. To break this habit, women must learn to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting what has happened or excusing someone's bad behavior, but it does mean releasing negative emotions and finding a way to move forward. This can involve seeking therapy, practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation, or simply taking time to reflect and process emotions healthily. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.